Good evening, fellow watchers. I'm making a short video because I want to talk to you about something that I just discovered today. This is the 30th of December. You know, in my past couple of videos I talked about the soonness of the return of the Lord, which I still believe. And I talked about that dream that I had where I saw the Christmas garland on the walls and the rapture occurred. And afterwards, I asked the Lord, you know, whether He was saying that He was going to come before the end of this year. And then I had the dream about watching Scotty Clark's video, The Rapture, and I've had several other confirmations that He was. And I just learned something today that, you know, and we've talked about this before, that God looks at Israel as His timepiece and His clock. The year for Israel just began in September. So that means the year for Israel doesn't end until next September. So we could possibly be looking at more time involved, maybe to this early spring or something. I don't know. I had really hoped that the Lord would return by now, and maybe He does come tomorrow, just before the end. But I just noticed this because I was looking at a guy that does the Torah code, and they were talking about how this is, and these are all Jewish people, and they're talking about how this is year 5772, and it just began in September. I knew that in the back of my mind, but I really didn't put two and two together. This morning God spoke to me again, and I saw an ultra-Orthodox Jew with the curls on his head and the little hat, yarmulke on his head, and he was firing a cannon that was mounted on tripods. It was a very clear picture that I saw, and it was about 12:30 at night. I woke up, I saw this picture of him firing this cannon. Then I heard the two words Shin Bet. So I got up this morning and I researched that, and that is kind of the CIA of the Israeli military. So I don't know what is going on and why God showed me that, but He's been dealing with me all day today, so I haven't really been able to, you know, do this video. It's kind of late. It's 8:36 in the night, so I usually don't make videos at night. But anyway, I want you all to stay encouraged and be strong, and know that the Lord is coming very soon. He woke us up for a reason, and you know, a lot of times we can misunderstand what He's having to say about His return or anything, but I believe He's coming very soon, and I believe that He was confirming to me that He's returning, you know, within this year period of time. But you know, we may have another month or 2 months or a week or an hour or whatever. I may not even get to upload this video. We'll see. Anyway, I want you to know that you need to, you know, love one another as He loved His disciples. And if I've harmed any of you by saying what I believed, I'm sorry. Because I was thinking about it in the terms of Christmas and the symbolism that I saw, and I know that God put that there for a reason. I wasn't praying for a rapture dream or anything like that. This was all in vivid color, very impressive on my mind. I've had 3 of them where I was actually raptured, so I believe that that's what He was saying, and I should have thought, you know, maybe God's timetable of within this year is longer than what the year end is, you know. So I love you all, and I want you guys to love each other like Jesus loved His disciples. And continue to pray for Israel, because there's a war going on in heaven, and there's a war going on in Israel, and something's about to occur, and a lot of people are going to be hurt. So continue to pray, but it's all for good. God is going to judge them so that He can bring them back into right standing, and you have to have faith in Him and believe in Him. He is never slack in His words or His promises. Study the words where Hezekiah was king, and he destroyed all the idols and cleaned up the thing, and then at the end of his life he was going to die, and the prophet came and told him he was going to die, and then he prayed, said, God, I've done all this work for you, and God gave him 15 more years. So we're going home. You just have to, you know, hang on And if you can't hang on, I guess you're not meant to go. So the Lord loves you, and He's awoken us for a reason. And we're all doing the best we can, every one of us out there, and we're all excited about this, so we want to give as much information as we can. And people are hammering you every day, hey, what was the date? Come on, tell me, give me more. So you feel kind of pressured. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that I love you, and if I've harmed any of you, I am truly sorry. So pray ye one for another and love one another. That's Jesus' commandment. Thank you.